Good.
Okay, so let's start with our client meeting. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen so we can go through take a look at all the points that we'll be talking about today. And
Good.
then, okay, so can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. So, as we all know, we didn't had the last meeting, so this meeting will be doing a retrospective of the last two sprints, and there's a bunch of new things there that we'll have to talk about and changes that we did. So we'll be starting with that. Also, we're working on a bunch of stories now that I hope will be finished in the next sprint. As you can see, we are very active now, and we do have a new person on the team as well that is helping out. So we're doing good. So afterwards, we'll have some questions, and basically it's what we talked about last week, and we'll talk about that again this week. And then if you have any questions, we'll have it there. We'll just grasp it over the next sprint priorities, schedule the next client meeting. That's it. Um, so for these two sprints that we had, we made some code changes, some enhancements of the code. There were some bugs. There were some that needed to be refactored, so not redone, but changed a little bit. We also did some major features around, like this one, where the job developer can apply to a job on behalf of a job seeker. And also we have the categorization algorithm implementation for the cruncher. That is also, we've also completed in the last two sprints. Another big thing that we did this sprint is allow the job seeker to more or less control the full cycle of the application for a job, and this includes the these parts of the job developer being able to apply and also sorry um,
Good job.
and also control the part where the job developer can only apply when the job seeker is okay with that. We also started investigating a little bit on the sending emails, how we are going to do that, what services do we have around there to allow us to do that, because we realize that currently we are using Gmail, and Gmail, because we are a very distributed team, it's always blocking our account. So we had to make a change there.
Mm.
And we also did a big step on the part of the tasks, the completion of the tasks about on the agency admin. And I believe that's more or less it for this sprint, these two sprints. I think I jumped one. That's also very interesting. It's this one. Um, oh, that's not this one. It's not here. I don't see it. But okay, so now we are going to go through a little demo here to see some of these features in action. And now I'll pass it to Patrick if he's ready in order to give us a little demo.
Okay, good. Seems to be a
Okay. It's a little quieter now. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. So can you see my screen okay, Chet?
Yes, I can.
All right, great. So I'm going to show a few things. I've got a bad echo. Do you hear that echo?
No, I don't hear it on this side.
Must be just me. Okay. All right. So these are some things, some of the stuff that we've built in the past 2 sprints or 4 weeks. So first I'm going to show you task management for an agency person. So in fact, I'm going to log in as the agency admin. And if I'm an agency person, this is going to be on my home page. It's going to show me all my open tasks, and it's going to show me all closed tasks that I'm responsible for.
Sorry.
Yep.
Chet, I muted you because you're the one giving back the the sound. Okay, so if you want to talk, you just unmute yourself. Okay. Go on, Patrick. Sorry.
Thanks, Chetty. Looks like you're muted, huh? Okay, so if I'm just a normal agency person, I would see your open tasks assigned to me and all of my closed tasks. Because I'm the agency admin, I also see unassigned agency tasks, so tasks that have to be done in the agency that have not been assigned to anybody yet. And we'll look at that in a second. I'll also see not under all agency open tasks, I'll see not only my open tasks that are yet to be completed, but I'll see all open tasks assigned to anybody in the agency. And right now, all of these tabs are empty because I've just got some queued up tasks. As an agency admin, I've got to assign these tasks to people to get them done. So the first one is job seeker has no assigned case manager. Here's the job seeker. And so I'm going to assign this to somebody in the agency. So when I click on a little person for assignment, the window pops up, and if I select this down arrow, what I get is everybody in the agency that has a case manager role, because this is the job seeker who needs a case manager. So I've got Chet and Kevin in there. I'll choose Kevin, and I'll say assign this task to Kevin. So he's got to go out and make himself the case manager for that job seeker. So if I go look at my open tasks, I still haven't assigned anything to myself. My open task is empty. If I look at all agency open tasks, I see this task that's open for Kevin. And the task assignment that I just did occurred today. And it's assigned. Kevin has not moved it forward to work in progress. He hasn't completed it, etc. So it's just assigned. He's got to log in, and he's got to take that task and move it forward to work in progress. And when he's done, he marks it as complete. And again, we haven't closed any tasks. So let me go back to unassigned agency tasks. And I've got some review company registration. As you remember, a company requests registration, and the agency has to review the request. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assign this to somebody. Now, reviewing a company registration is a task that has to be assigned to an agency administrator, because they're the ones who have to basically confer with yourself, the agency, see, do you want to let this company be a partner or not? So when I click on the little icon to assign and I click the down arrow, the only people I will see in this list are agency administrators. And because I'm the only agency administrator, I see myself. So I have to assign this to myself. If there were a second or a third agency administrator, they'd be available in the pull down list. But I'm going to assign it to myself because I'm the only admin here. Oops. Okay, that is not supposed to happen. Let me try that. Hold on just a second. Bear with me here. Okay, so let me try that again. So I'm going to assign this review of a company registration task to an agency administrator. That's me. I hit assign, and now you see a little pop-up. It says task assigned, so it confirms it's been assigned. So if I look at your open task, so I'm John Smith. I just assigned a task to myself, and sure enough, I see myself here. I've been assigned a task, and I can at this point say that I'm working on it, so it's work in progress. So work on the task has started. So the little flag there is what I will click when I'm done with the task. So if I look at all agency open tasks, I see Kevin's task still there. And I also see this task that I just moved ahead to in progress. So you can see how this works. So you get the idea. Now what I'm going to do just for one last thing here is I'm just going to click on the completion flag for this particular task. So we reviewed the company registration. We sent a yes or no back to the company, and I click complete. So now it's no longer an open task. It was removed from all agency open tasks. But if I look at all agency closed tasks, there's the task that I just completed. So it's done. And I did it. That's my name there. So if I go back to unassigned agency tasks, I don't have the the assign myself as case manager task. That's moved on and been assigned to Kevin. And I only have 3 instead of 4 review company registrations. So those have been, the other 2 have been moved on as we saw, and we can follow the progress of the task by going from tab to tab. So that's basically that. Chet, any questions on this before I go to the next thing? It's eerie to be talking and not getting any feedback, but
Oh, something very wrong happened. Okay.
Okay. How long was I gone?
Okay.
How long was I gone?
Just a couple of seconds.
A few seconds. Did I finish the? Did you see the end of the task demo?
You were asking Chat if he had any questions.
Okay. All right. Good.
Just one thing, Chat. I can mute you, but I cannot unmute you. So if you want to talk, you need to press the button on top. Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
So, Chet, any questions on tasks for agency person?
No, no questions right now.
All right, great. So the next thing, I'm going to log out. I'm going to log in as a company person. I hope keeping the hangout in the background is okay. It's not too disconcerting because I want to know if I drop, and I don't know if I can't see the window. So anyway, let me log in as a company. This is just a very simple thing I want to show you. So we added a status field to anywhere any place where we show jobs. So in addition to other things on this job, you'll see what status the job currently is in. And when we do that, the status field looks like this. So all of these jobs are active. None of them are filled. None of them are revoked. They're still active because that's how we create them in the database for testing purposes. So it's this active, and we have a little icon of a clock, and we say, this is the time or the date that it achieved that status. So it could have been that the job was updated, the description, etc., was updated yesterday, and the status changed to filled today. So you would see different times here, but in this case, they're the same. But anyway, you'll now see the status of the job. So minor little thing, but it's useful. Now, what I'm going to do here is show you some of the job stuff, how we manage jobs. Okay, so I'm going to apply. So I'm in here as a job seeker. I've got my own email address set up as a job seeker. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply to a job. So I go into jobs. I think I wanted to do internal data specialist, just chose that kind of at random. But the company that's associated with, I've changed the email for jobs to be sent to my email as well, which is the key thing that I want to do there. So if I go into search jobs and I say, gee, show me a job that has that title, there it is. So I click on that. So you've seen this link before. Click here to apply online. So I do that. I'm gonna apply now, and it says congratulations, you're able to apply. Now, what we do in the background, Chet, is we wait 10 seconds before we actually send the mail, because if we didn't, then the user of PETS would be waiting while the email is created, the job seeker's resume is attached to the email, and the email is sent out. That could take, I don't know, 5, 6 seconds. We don't want to block the user from moving on and doing other stuff. So That's why I'm killing time here talking about that. Now I'm going to go back and I'll look at my email. So here, you can see that the email address I'm using is patinvolger+hr@gmail.com. That is the job email associated with the company that posted that application. That's why I'm getting the email. And so this is an email coming to the company that says a job seeker just applied to your job, this job seeker. So hopefully you can see that. And attached to the email is the job seeker's resume. There's just some fake resumes that we have in our database, but it'll come as a Word doc. It might be a PDF. We support those kinds of file-like formats. So that basically is applying to a job. We create the email, we attach the job seeker's resume, we send it out. So at least we started the process. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back home and I'm going to go back to, let's see. So let's see, what was the one that I just did? Applications. Which job was that? Oops. I lost my place here. There we go, internal data specialist. So there's my application that I just sent in. So I'm going to click on that, and it could be tomorrow I come back and I've forgotten that I applied to this job, so I click on it intending to apply, and instead of seeing an apply to this job below, I see this little notice. You've already applied. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. I know I'd be buried by the... Anyway, we see this little message here. It says you've already applied. If you want the employer to see a revised version of your resume, go to your profile and update your resume. And the employer will be able to see your resume when you change it. So that's essentially, don't worry about it. You don't need to reapply.
Okay.
So that's that. We just saw I can't apply to the same job again. And now I want to move on to job developer applying on behalf of a job seeker. So I'm going to log out of here. As a job seeker, I'm going to log in as a job developer. And let's see, I want to go to particular job. What was the job I was thinking about? I'll just use this one, human branding assistant. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shortcut this. Just go right to that title. And of course, there's the job. And because I'm a job developer and I have job seekers assigned to me as a job developer, the link down here says click here to submit an application for job seeker. Can you see that okay? Hopefully it's not too small.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, great. So when I click on that, this pops up and it says select your job seeker for the above job. So I can click on that, and what I can see is Pat Bolger is one of the job seekers assigned to me, and Frank Williams. Now, the interesting thing about this is that I can only select Pat Bolger because I can't select Frank Williams. Now, why is that? And the explanation is right there. The job seeker is not selectable, do not have a resume on file. So we can't apply to a job on behalf of one of my job seekers if that job seeker does not have a resume that we can send to the company. So that's basically what's happening. So I click proceed. It gives me this last little pop-up and says, this is your applicant detail, your job seeker that you want to apply on behalf of. And, please confirm. So we're going to say apply now. Go ahead and do that application. So there, we're off and running. So job is successfully applied for Bolger Patrick. We should change that to say first name last. But anyway, you see that as a job developer, I have sent a job application to a company on behalf of my job seeker, Pat Bolger. So that's pretty cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you one last thing, which is the job seeker. And I think we talked about this when we're talking about privacy. The job seeker can say, yes, it's okay from my job developer to apply on jobs on my behalf, or no, it's not okay. And the way we do that, I'm going to go back in as a job seeker. So here I'm back, logged in. This is a little icon here that allows me to edit my profile. So I click on my profile. And at the bottom of the profile, we've added this. Hopefully you can see that. It's not blocked by the people. I'll let you read that. By checking the box to the left, you are giving consent to your job developer to submit applications to jobs on your behalf. So that's good. So I can control whether the job developer can do that or not. In this case, I'm going to unclick that because I just joined the agency. I don't understand what a job developer is, and I got to talk to the person first. So I'm going to update myself, and now I'm going to log out. I'm going to log. Yeah, go ahead, Chet. Were you going to have something?
No, I was saying it looks good.
Okay, great. So I'm going to log back in as the job developer, and the job developer again has that Pat Bolger as one of the job seekers. So in this case, let's see, I'm going to go to another job that I think might be good for Pat. And again, I'm just going to short circuit this thing by going directly to the job by title. And there I am. So this is a job that looks like it might be suitable for Pat. So I click to submit. And when I click on this thing, the only job seeker I see is Frank Williams. And I can't select Frank, remember, because he doesn't have a resume on file. The other thing is, I don't see Pat Bolger. The reason is that Pat Bolger deselected that control, saying the job developer cannot apply on my behalf. So Pat doesn't show up here as a result of that. If I went back, logged in as Pat, went back as job developer, Pat would show up again. So now it occurs to me that I'm looking at this, in addition to this explanation about job seeker can't be selected if they don't have a resume, we may also want to put in here something about job seekers who do not give consent for job developer to apply on their behalf do not show up in the select list. That may be something we want to add in the future. So that's basically it. So the job seekers got control over that. And I think that was something we discussed when we talked about privacy. So that's all the demo that I had prepared. Jeff.
Okay, it looks good. It looks real nice.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yep.
So I will stop screen sharing now. I'm going to try to stop screen sharing. I think I have to be depresented. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you, Patrick. Do you have any question currently, or what you just showed me, or something?
Do I have any questions?
Yes.
Not really. What I want to do is I want to fix that. You said you want me to find out about the mail gun. I know they emailed me back, and I sent you the email, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they want me to I don't know, purchase a certain package or something. I'm gonna look more into it, but you can still team viewer me if you want to.
Okay, so I had one question about that. It was to understand what's the status of that, because I've answered you to the email that you sent, and what they said there. Try to pick it up again. Okay, they said, like, the last sentence that they gave was, also you can provide us with the exact TXT SPF records to be updated. What I didn't understand with this question, with this phrase, is that if we provide them the values, will they change it, or do you have to pay for the package nevertheless?
It says something about paying for a package, but I didn't even see the package. I mean, like I said, if you want to team viewer it together so we can get a better understanding, or you can try it yourself first, just let me know what's comfortable for you.
So from what I understand, I opened the link that they sent.
Okay.
And basically you have to pay $4 a month in order to be able to customize the DNS. So what we can answer them and ask them is, if we provide them values, we still need to get to that or not.
Okay. Let me know if I got to pay for it, then I'll just pay for it.
We will see if we really need it or not.
Okay.
Just try to see if just reply them and see if you can get it without adding anything, and we'll see after that how we can go forward.
Okay, but you did get the email, right?
Yes.
The email address that I created. Okay, I'll make sure.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So let me share my screen.
Hello?
It's difficult. It's pretty strange because if I mute myself, the noise isn't good.
You want me to mute myself? I can mute myself.
No, because we kind of need to talk. So.
Okay.
So we had two questions. One of them was the mailguns, and the other question is about the meeting, the hour of this meeting. As you know, we have a big part of the team now that is in a completely different time zone.
Okay.
And we think it would be interesting to have everybody on to assist to these client meetings from I don't know, like once a month.
Okay.
But in order to do that, we have to move our meeting into the morning.
Okay, around what time?
Just 1 second.
Time and day. And how many people do we have a part of the team now?
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
I can hear you a little bit. You sound kind of far away.
Yes. Lower the amplification. So to see if we can lower the noise. Okay, so usually Patrick meets with them at 7 our time.
6:30.
6:30. No.
6:30 a.m. Yep.
Okay.
So we would like, I don't know, do you think they will be up at 9, 10?
9, 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they will be up at that time to show up at the meeting?
Well, 10 o'clock is pushing it. One person is in Singapore, Chet, and she's exactly 12 hours ahead of us. So that would be 10 p.m. her side.
10 p.m. her side.
Yeah. So early in the morning would be better.
Well, I'll tell you this. I got to get my kids off to school by 8:30. They got to be there at 8:30 a.m. So unless I just stop in a parking lot with my phone, something like that.
No, we'd rather. It'd be better if you're back at your desk because
Okay.
you know we need to communicate. That's going to be tough. So what would be the earliest?
What would be the earliest?
That you could be at your desk.
What are you talking about? Like I think you said, did you say 6:30 a.m. or something like that?
Well, yeah, that's when we have our stand-up, our scrum, daily scrum.
Oh, okay,
Are
okay.
you thinking you could do it before you have to take kids to school?
Well, I can do that unless you guys want to try it on a. So we're meeting like one time a month at that time or something like that.
Yeah, that's the plan. Every other meeting.
All right. So would you prefer to do it on a Saturday at 8 a.m. or something, or I mean, you let me know. Or y'all can think about it and let me know.
Well, we can bring that to the team in Asia and see if they're okay with it. The other thing is, on a normal weekdays, 10 a.m. best for you?
You said on weekdays, 10 a.m.
No, yeah, a weekday. 10 a.m.
Yeah,
pretty much the most.
Yes, 10 a.m. sounds pretty feasible.
9:30 would be a little iffy, right? Given you got to drop your kids off.
No, 9:30. Okay, I got to drop them off. Got to be there by 8:30. Got to get back. So 9:30, depending on traffic. Yeah, I guess 10 a.m. would be good.
Okay, so we'll discuss that with the team. 10 a.m. on a weekday or earlier on a weekend, like a Saturday.
Now, how many teams do we have as far as time zones? You said we have an Asia team. What else do we have?
Well, we call them the Asian team, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 active people there. So they're all anywhere from 9.5 to 12 hours ahead of us.
Okay.
And then there's Hugh and I, of course, from the States, same time zone as you.
Okay.
And then we've got Vijay, who's in California. So if we did it at 10 o'clock, she may be able to attend that.
Okay.
But if not, we can catch her up.
All right. Let me know if if that works for you guys, and we can go from there.
Okay.
I think it's
Should we
going
try
to be difficult to get everyone at the same time. So
I didn't get that. Really bad echo there.
I think it would be difficult to get everyone at the same time. To have everybody on the team at the same time. Maybe the only hour would be like 10 or something, 10 a.m. Eventually. But what we can do here is we can do every other week. We do one morning, once every 2 months. We can do in the morning the meeting. So we can give more visibility to the people that's in the other side of the globe.
Okay.
Okay, so I just documented it here. You guys want to try the next Scrum, the next client meeting to be at 10 a.m.?
Friday at 10 a.m.
On the 7th.
Let's see.
Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it if you want to. Yeah, we can try it if you want.
Okay.
Okay, so let's set that. Do you have any questions for us?
No, I don't have any questions at this time.
Okay, so I will try to change a little bit. I'll try to change a little bit the next meeting that we have to maybe start bringing up also the MVP list, so we are aware of where we move forward and what is still missing. So that will show us, and it's going to be better to understand. Have to be always. I normally find my audio in order to not hear the noise.
You sound a little far away.
Yeah, because if I don't, I just have like a huge echo.
Okay. All right.
So we'll try to do that for the next meeting, so we can see where we are, and to better understand this 0.5 of the priorities. I've always been here, but we really didn't look at them very well, so we can understand what we're going to work next and start to change this a little bit. Okay, so from my side, that's all. I don't have anything else to add. I don't know if you guys have anything that you'd like to add, any question, any anything?
Chad, I'm getting a very bad echo. I'm wondering, do you have your earbuds available there?
Me?
Yeah, I wonder if you use those, if the echo will go away. This is an experiment here.
No, actually, I don't have it around me right now, but
Okay.
I can try. Last time I had them, did you hear echo? I don't know if you remember seeing them.
No,
in my
I've
ear.
never. Yeah, you did have them. I've never heard an echo from you until now. Usually you've had earbuds. So I think if you use earbuds next time, that may go away. This problem.
Okay.
Okay, good. That's it for me then. Thanks, Chad.
Thank you, Patrick. Joel.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks at 10 a.m.
All right. Y'all take care.
All right, take care. Bye now.
All right, bye.